I'm Jessica Gibbs, and I'm the Senior Financial Planner at Monument Wealth Management. It took me a little while to realize how much I love financial planning. Even though I was that kid who started investing in high school and who casually read Money Magazine while in college, I never thought that a career in personal finance was something that was accessible to me. So after I graduated from Bryn Mawr College, I started my career at the Brookings Institution, which is a large public policy think tank in DC, working in their fundraising department. This was my first introduction to philanthropy on a large scale, and it ended up being a really interesting experience. I got to meet so many incredible leaders from across the political and corporate spectrum, learn what drives their philanthropic giving, and in turn I developed the skills and experience needed to work closely with high net worth individuals. Even though I learned so much at Brookings and it sparked a real interest in philanthropy that I still have, I ultimately decided that fundraising wasn't going to be a long-term career for me. Thankfully, discovering what I did want to do came to me rather serendipitously. So I like to listen to podcasts, and there was one particular morning when I had run out of all my usual shows, and by happenstance I started listening to this episode that was a partnership between Marketplace Money and the New York Times. And they were interviewing people from all across the US, from all ages and walks of life, about the financial planning issues that they were facing. And it was honestly like a bolt of lightning hit me. I got so excited listening to these people talk because I realized this is it. I want to be a financial planner. This is how I want to help people. So after starting evening classes at Georgetown to become a certified financial planner, I thought more about who I wanted to help with my skills. My boyfriend at the time, and now my husband, is an active duty Army officer, and I started to look into the unique challenges and opportunities that members of the military and their families have compared to people in the civilian world. And I was fortunate enough at the time to be able to sit down with a federal executive fellow at Brookings who was also a Marine Corps lieutenant colonel. And after talking to him about my goals for my financial planning career, he recommended that I talk to a fellow Marine that he had served with who had gone on to build his own wealth management firm in Alexandria, Virginia. And of course, this was Dave Armstrong. So I came down to Monument and did an informational interview with Dave and Dean Catino. And they were gracious enough to invite me to come in and shadow their financial planner. And I just jumped at the chance because although I was learning about financial planning in the classroom, I was eager to find out what financial planning looked like in practice. My experience coming to Monument helped me see how truly unique this firm is. When I was making the transition to finding the right financial planning position for me, I would compare every firm I interviewed with to Monument. It really was the gold standard in my mind for the culture, atmosphere, and approach to financial planning that I was looking for. Thankfully, when I updated Dave on my job search, he asked me point blank, "Do you just want to work here?" And of course, I said yes. Being a financial planner is honestly the most personally fulfilling career I could have asked for. I love being able to build strong relationships with our clients, and I'm genuinely happy when I can help them figure out their financial path forward. I couldn't ask for a better place to be a financial planner than Monument.